If you're running an e-com brand and you're losing customers after the first, second, or even third purchase, then this is costing you multiple six figures per year, and I'll prove it. In case you don't know me, I'm Chris. My co-founder Aaron and I have helped generate over 100 million in revenue for brands over the last decade. In this video, I'm going to show you the 8 ways to keep more customers, get them to spend more, and get them to buy more often. Most e-com brands lose upward of 80% of their customers between the first and second purchase, simply because they don't have a system to re-engage, reward, or guide the customer journey. For example, a brand we audited recently is missing out on multiple six figures per year because they're losing customers after the first purchase. I want to show you how to fix this in the next 10 minutes. 8 strategies to fix customer retention and fuel growth for your brand. Number 1, the loyalty breakthrough. Here's the truth no one's talking about. Loyalty doesn't start with the first sale. That first order is just a toe in the water. The second purchase, that's when the relationship really begins. That's when someone goes from I'll try this to okay, I'm into this. This means if your whole game is built around chasing cold traffic and celebrating every new customer like you just won the Super Bowl, you're missing it. The first sale is the intro. Your job starts after that, guiding people to that second purchase fast. Here's how to make it work. First, figure out your average time between first and second purchase. Say it's 27 days. Start nudging folks at 21, not with a hey, buy again email, but with something smarter. Think, hey, you bought this, so we thought you might love this other thing. If it's a consumable, offer a refill. If it's a product with a natural compliment, bundle it. Make it feel personal. Make it feel like a no-brainer. And whatever you do, don't wait too long. If you miss that window, they forget you. Here's a quick way to get a win with this. Create a dynamic segment of first-time buyers who haven't bought again in that ideal window. Give them some love. Give them a smart incentive, sharp follow-up, maybe a reason why now's the time to buy again. That second purchase is everything. It's not just more revenue. It's the start of a real relationship. Get that right, and you're not just selling. You're building something that lasts between your brand and your customer. Number 2, hidden retention killers. Your best-selling product might be your worst long-term performer. Yeah, I know it sounds backwards, but I've seen this play out over and over and over again. A product that crushes it on cold traffic, then it absolutely flops when it comes to creating repeat buyers. This means that just because something moves units doesn't mean it builds relationships. A flashy one-and-done SKU might spike your AOV, but if no one comes back after buying it, you're running a leaky bucket. High revenue, low retention, it's a trap. Here's what to do instead. Pull a follow-up purchase report. Look at which products are actually lead to the second and third purchases. You might be surprised. The boring product that no one's really hyping up about, that might be your real MVP. Next, filter out the noise. Don't overanalyze products with 5 sales. You're looking for patterns, products with a decent volume, and strong follow-up behavior. Then shift your focus. Build your ad angles, emails, and retention strategy around those products, the ones that create habits, not hype. And if your hero SKU turns out to be a loyalty killer, no problem. Just stop featuring it in front and center, let it support, not lead. Here's a quick tip. If your top seller has a low rebuy rate, reposition it as an intro product and immediately follow up with something stickier. Think, you tried this, now here's what'll actually become your routine later. Overall, you know this, I know this, but the goal isn't to sell just one product. It's to sell again and again and again. So you don't just promote what sells, promote what sticks. That's how you build long-term retention, not just short-term wins. Number 3, smart discounts only. Not all discounts are good. Some, they're straight up brand poison. If you're handing out 10% off codes like it's Halloween and thinking that's going to build loyalty, you're actually training customers to wait for deals instead of buying when they need you most. If your go-to move is to run another site-wide sale every time you need a bump in revenue, you're building the wrong habit in the customer. You're not creating fans, you're creating bargain hunters. And guess what? They don't stick around if there's no deal. It's time to get smarter. Start by pulling performance data on your promo codes. Look at more than redemptions. Ask, did these customers come back again? If a discount drives a single order and nothing else, kill it. Next, segment your customers. Don't send the same offer to everyone. High-value buyers might not need a discount at all. They'd rather get early access or something exclusive. Low LTV buyers, test bundles or free shipping instead of straight percentages off. The goal isn't to get the sale. The goal is to create momentum. Smart discounts reinforce buying behavior. Dumb ones cannibalize future sales. And here's a quick tip. Try post-purchase discounts tied to a second order. Love that? Here's a limited offer just for repeat buyers. It feels personal, it rewards loyalty, and it avoids turning your whole brand into a clearance rack. And to recap this, a smart discount builds habits. A lazy one builds dependence. Know the difference, protect your margin, and play the long game. Number 4, subscription goldmine. When someone buys from you twice, they're waving a giant flag that says, hey, I like this, I trust this, I'm open to more. That second order, it's your golden window to offer a subscription. And if you're not doing it right then, you're leaving easy money on the table. And here's the truth. Most brands pitch subscriptions way too early or way too generically. Subscribe and save right after the first order, that's like asking for a second date while you're still ordering drinks on the first. But catch them right after that second order, that's when they're leaning in. They've already proven they'll rebuy. Now just make it effortless to keep buying over and over again. So here's how you implement this. First, you want to segment your active subscribers and look at what they're actually subscribing to. Those are your sticky products, the ones people reorder without thinking. Next, pull a list of customers who've bought those same products twice but haven't subscribed. That's your hot lead list. They already like the product. They already trust the brand. All you need to do is make subscribing a no-brainer. Finally, hit them with a subscribe and save flow. Keep it simple. Highlight the perks. Maybe it's a better price. Maybe it's free shipping. Maybe it's a set and forget it convenience. Bonus points if you throw in exclusive subscriber bonuses or early access to new drops. And here's a final tip for this. Use email and SMS together here. Email can explain the longer value. SMS delivers the quick link to lock it in. Fast, frictionless, done. Overall, repeat buyers are future subscribers. If you ask at the right time, subscriptions aren't about discounts. They're about trust, timing, and making things easier. Number 5, strategic winbacks. Not every churn customer is worth chasing. I know your email software wants you to blast the whole inactive segment with a 15% off code and call it a day, but here's the hard truth. Some of those customers bounce for a reason, and no discount is going to bring them back. This means a lot of brands are treating winbacks like a numbers game. Send more, win more. But when you're throwing time, money, and margin at people who never really had long-term potential, that's not strategy. That's lighting cash on fire. So this means you can get selective. Start by defining what churned even means for your brand. For most, it's around 365 days without a purchase. But make sure that fits your product cycle. It's unique for each brand. Next, segment your lapsed customers by lifetime value. Who spent a lot with you? Who bought multiple times? Those are your win-back priorities. The $12 discount-only buyer from 2 years ago? Let them go. Now, for the high-value churn folks, build a win-back sequence that's actually worth opening. Don't just drop a promo code. Lead with something new, a product update, a launch they missed, a we thought of you moment that makes it feel personal. And a final tip to wrap up this section, use multi-channel marketing. Email and SMS. Re-engagement is about re-earning attention, and a good text at the right time can outperform a month of inbox sends. Smart winbacks are like texting your ex. You better have a damn good reason to do it. Go after the right people with the right message and leave the rest behind. Number 6, the next offer map. What someone buys first should tell you exactly what to sell them next, but most brands completely ignore that. They treat every customer the same and just blast out whatever's on promo that week. That's not strategy, that's noise. Your customers are already giving you the roadmap. You just have to read it. Their purchase behavior is literally a blueprint. When you know what people buy after their first order, you can stop guessing and start guiding them to their next purchase. Here's how to guide your customers. First, look at your top entry point products. What are most people buying first? Great, now pull the data on what those same customers buy second. You might find 70% of people who buy product A go on to buy product B. That's your next move. Build a flow that serves that offer only to people who buy product A and haven't made the second move yet. The more logical and frictionless this next step feels, the better your conversion rate. You're not trying to surprise them. You're giving them what they didn't realize they needed next. And when building this out, start with skipping the discount. If the journey is mapped well, the offer won't need one. You're making it easier, not cheaper. Bonus points if you use customer language or UGC to reinforce why product B is the next natural step. The second sale shouldn't feel random. It should feel inevitable. Your product journey is your growth strategy if you use it right. Number 7, timing is retention. You could have the perfect follow-up offer and still miss if you send it the wrong time. Most brands mess this up completely. They hit customers too early, before they're ready, or too late, after they've already moved on. Either way, you're hearing crickets. This means that timing isn't a nice to have. It is the strategy. You can't treat post-purchase like a calendar reminder. You've got to time your follow-ups based on actual behavior, not guesswork. Start by pulling your time between purchases report. Look at how long it typically takes somebody to reorder, first to second, second to third, and so on. This isn't vanity data. This is your window of opportunity. Now build dynamic segments that flag customers who hit that average reorder point, but haven't bought again. That's your moment, not before, not after. Set up a trigger that launches a retargeting flow the minute they cross that line. Don't lead with a sale, lead with context. Hey, you loved product, just a heads up, you might be running low. It feels helpful, it feels relevant, and it lands better than another generic promo blast. Combining timing with intent signals, like email opens, site visits, or even SMS link clicks, the more you can tighten the follow-up window to real behavior, the better your response rate's going to be. And remember, retention isn't just about what you say, it's about when you say it. Nail the timing and your offers stop feeling like marketing and they start feeling like service. Number 8, VIPs don't want more discounts. Your best customers, they don't care about your 10% off code. They've already shown up, they've already spent the money, and they've stuck around. What they want now isn't savings, it's status. They want to feel seen. If your idea of a VIP program is blasting another coupon to your highest spending customers, you're doing it wrong. Discounts are transactional. Loyalty is emotional. Recognition beats rebates every single time. Here's how you make that happen. Run an RFM analysis, recency, frequency, and monetary value. That gives you your top 5 to 10% of customers. These are your ride or dies. Now treat them like that. Create a segment just for them and build an experience around it. Think early access to product drops, first dibs on restocks, exclusive bundles that aren't available to the general public. Even a personal thank you note or surprise gift can go a long way with this group. The goal? Make them feel like insiders, like part of the brand, not just another order number. When you reward people with access instead of discounts, you build deeper emotional equity, and that pays off way more than shaving off another 10% from your margin. And if you want to take this up a notch, create a behind the scenes channel for VIPs only. It could be a private email list, an SMS group, or even a Slack or Discord community. You're not just selling, you're building belonging and belief in these customers. Now remember, top customers don't want to feel like a transaction. They want to feel like a part of something. So treat them like they matter and they'll stick around for life. If you take action on the 8 strategies I shared today, you'll start retaining more customers, getting them to come back more often, and keeping more revenue inside your brand. But let's address the elephant in the room. Most founders don't have the time, energy, or bandwidth to implement this on their own. And even if you did, you'd probably spend months trying to figure out the nuances of each individual step. I know because I've been there. I've also worked with brands who came to me after 3 to 6 or even 12 months saying, we tried this ourselves and we're stuck. Can you help us? That's exactly why I built a done-for-you service that walks through each of these strategies and puts them into action. All of this is so that you can keep more customers, get them to buy more, and get them to buy more often. If you want help with this, click the link in the description below. Otherwise, hit like and subscribe for more tips on email, SMS, and retention marketing. See you in the next one.